Mm-hmm.
Ding, 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 ding.
Welcome back to the Jenna Julien
Cool
Podcast.
onesie. I have the same onesie.
Really? You have the same one?
Yeah.
Where'd you get it?
MeUndies.
Oh, damn. You guys should get one too. MeUndies is an awesome sponsor of the podcast. And they're the provider of these wonderful pumpkin MeUndies onesies. We are wearing the softest, most comfortable onesies that money can buy, as well as the underwear to boot. And MeUndies is incredible. 3 times softer than cotton. You should try it. It's the only way to believe it. You got to put it on your body. Go to MeUndies.com/Jenna Julien. Get 15% off and free shipping, 100% satisfaction guarantee. Also, what a great gift for the holidays. More later on that. Also, guys, Calm is the app that helps you relax, de-stress, help yourself sleep, help reduce anxiety, guided meditation. I mean, it goes on and on, but it's an incredible app that you can download right now by going to calm.com/Jenna Julien. That's CALM.com. And you get a 25% off of the Calm Premium subscription, which is a really awesome service. I use the app all the time. Genuinely, I pop in my headphones and I listen to the Daily Calm anytime I can. And it's really nice. It is a great app that helps a lot of things with your brain, but namely, it's really good for helping yourself get some sleep. So check it out or hit the link below and try it out. See how it works.
Thank you, sponsors.
It's funny because we're kind of matching with Marble because he's laying on his orange bed.
You want to face them, Bobby? Show us your little face.
Bring that face.
Now you turned around. Wow. Kermit is so nasty.
Oh, Kermit. Kermit's got some medical issues going on right now. He's fine. Everything's fine.
I'm shocked. Aren't y'all?
But we were at the vet earlier today. You know, he'd been crying a lot, and I know that sounds like everything's normal for Kermit because it is, because he cries normally. But you know, we sort of realized it was a little bit more than normal. And we think it's attributed to his teeth, which he needs to get some
more teeth out.
But also we noticed he has these things on his nails.
Oh my
like
God.
These little infections.
Listen to me, okay? This dog, I'm telling you, is so nasty. Like, we've considered the fact that maybe this could potentially be like a side effect of his medicine or something that he takes for his Cushing's disease. I don't know. But we noticed that one of his nails, like, it almost looks like his nail is dying. Like, it's discolored and it's like gross. So we had to look at the nail bed, like right where it meets his paw. And it looked a little infected. Like, it looked a little red. Mm-hmm. And I was looking like, oh.
Don't make it too gross, by the way. I don't want to gross people out.
Okay, I'll try.
Like,
but it is so disgusting. Yeah, so I looked at his other paw, and he had like a black ball like on the inside of the same toe on the other foot. So we were like, all right, tomorrow morning we're going to go take him to the vet. So we took him to the vet this morning, and she was sort of like, oh, you know, you can get in here and clean off this like crusty stuff around the nail bed. Like, I'll give him some antibiotics, some medicated wipes. And I bring him home and I'm looking at this like ball and I'm like, that looks like something like a pimple, like a blackhead, like a disgusting, like he gets zits. Like, they have this like bizarre, gross, like tissue paper thin skin that gets very irritated, and he gets like zits like a person, like all over his body. And I'm looking at it and I'm like, it looks so painful because it's right on his nail bed. Like it's like a big, you know, it looks painful. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, you know what? That looks like something I could probably help him get out. The most disgusting thing I've ever seen. So disgusting. But what's weird is that he has it on the same, it's 2 toes, the outside toe and the inside toe on every single hand. Like right along, sometimes on the inside, sometimes on the top, sometimes like, but they're just filled with like black tar that is like inside of his paw.
It's like a little tiny cyst, but
it's like little cysts.
I would think because he doesn't do anything different than the other dogs and his environment is exactly the same, he gets fed the same, I would think it has to be his Cushing's or the medication he takes for it, because otherwise it's Seems like a weird random thing. Or it's just Kermit being very Hy-Vee and special about it.
But I mean, the one is definitely like a little more infected than the others. Like I think that one actually is really hurting him. But like I went and checked on all his other toes, and sure enough, he has this like gross, like you have to lift up the hair and like look under there. It's like a gross black cyst of just pure disgusting tar that will come out when you just sort of like touch it and squeeze it out. It's so disgusting. Julien was like, I was like, can you help me just like pet him, like distract him a little, you know, because he does really well when we do, like when we cut his nails and you distract him and he sits really still. And I was like, can you come help me? And Julien's just like, this is disgusting. This is so disgusting. Like I've expressed their anal glands before.
Okay.
This is really gross.
Okay. Yeah.
It's really disgusting. And it's just Kermit. Like I looked at there, none of the other dogs have it. It's just Kermit.
Mm-hmm. So we gave him some medication on top of that TLC in-person treatment that Jenna's been giving him. But on top of that, he's unfortunately going to have to get a couple more teeth out.
Yeah, you need teeth out, honey.
So he'll be going under for that probably in the next couple of weeks or something.
And I know a lot of people ask, like with marbles too, it's sort of a genetic thing. Their mouths are very small. It's not uncommon. Kermit's coming up on 10 years old. That's how old Marble was when he got all his teeth out, or the rest of his teeth out.
Yeah.
But they just get nasty plaque in there, and you can do your best to brush them
keep
and
them clean.
Yeah, it's just very difficult, especially when they escalate in age, and they're so crowded in there.
Peaches next on the list too, because she's got one or two that are pretty bad. But so that was our day today. We noticed it last night. We woke up today and spent the day at the vet with Kermit. California is on fire right now.
Yes,
like every single day there's a new fire. It's actually horrifying. And I have seen a fair amount of tweets and people reaching out asking like, are we okay? And are we safe? And first of all, thank you for your concern. Right now we're safe. Right now we're out of range of all the fires. Although it's been getting closer than we'd like it really, really too close for comfort. A lot of these different smaller fires that have popped up. So there was the tick fire, which was in like Santa Clarita, which is north of us. That's fair bit of ways away from us. We're in the valley, the same valley as Santa Clarita, so we get that air. So when the fires happen out there, we get that air. But we're far enough away to where we're not actually, in danger of evacuating or whatever. Then there was a fire much closer to our house, and then there was the Getti Fire today. The Getti Fire is always fucking scary because, first of all, the Getty Museum is a legendary museum, and it's on top of this mountain that literally, if the mountain burns, the Getty's going up in flames. Yeah. And it's actually currently being fought right now, as we record this, which is really terrifying because I grew up in Southern California, and the Getty was, it's the Getty. It's it's such a landmark. And there's those videos of people driving through that section of the 405 where the hills are on fire and it just looks like apocalyptic. But hopefully that can get contained. The air quality isn't really horrible for us from that fire. It's kind of blowing the other way towards the ocean. But as of right now, we're safe from the fires. We're not evacuating. We came sort of close to evacuating, but no longer in danger of that right now. We have our go bag, our emergency bag ready to go. And we're keeping an eye on the news. But I will say, we did a stream last week, and if you weren't there for it, I just wanted to bring it up. The tick fire in Santa Clarita was so close to the Gentle Barn, which is the animal sanctuary that I've gone to many times. Jenna's been to. I've sponsored animals. I've made videos about it. You
have a tattoo of Buttercup.
I have a tattoo of a cow I met at the Gentle Barn. Really wonderful people, doing amazing things to help animals and, at-risk youth. But they had to evacuate the entire barn. The whole farm was in, literally across the street from the fire.
And they have hundreds of animals. Some huge, horses, donkeys, pigs, cows, and some smaller, chickens, smaller pigs, llamas,
little birds.
Goats,
yeah. So they, with the help of, I'm sure, so many people from the community who had trucks and trailers, and they actually have I don't know what it's called, a safety location where they all evacuated to.
Yeah.
And luckily, as of right now, they had evacuated all the animals safely, got them to a place where they could eat and sleep and everything, and the evacuation was lifted. But during the time of the evacuation, we did a stream where we raised some money to help them out. So anyone who stopped by that stream, like,
thank you guys.
Thank you guys for supporting and for, we really did a lot. You guys did a lot for that, which was really, really rad. But it's
those are all volunteers. Those are all people that go out there in their own free will and time to go bring those trailers to help with those animals, and they could use every resource that they could get. Yeah,
and Ellie and Jay, the people who run it, are two of the best people ever. And actually, the fires. If you hear me continuously clear my throat, I'm fairly certain it's because of the air.
It sort of felt like that ever since, I don't know, a week or so ago.
Like a week.
Some fires started. You get like a lump in your throat. It's fucking gross.
So I'm like doing that, and I'm not sick anymore. So
I'm not sick either, but it's like you feel it.
Yeah.
It feels gross.
So we're just choking on ash over here.
Hell yeah.
California be like, I'm on fire. So hopefully, also, huge shout out to all the amazing firefighters in California and Southern California who have to deal with this shit during crazy fire seasons.
And we're hoping everybody stays safe and their homes and their lives.
Yeah.
It's just, I don't know, it's a lot, and it's very close to us. Like the highways are shut down in a lot of ways.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So
it's hard to like get around. Not that we have to go that way, but.
Yeah, but still. It is.
Did you see UCLA, like the fire's like right there? I saw a student tweet like from what looked like their dorm room or something on campus, and it was like, UCLA, you gonna say anything? And the fire's like moving down towards campus.
It's so close to UCLA.
And they had tweeted out like just 2 hours ago. It was like, oh yeah, if you can't get to school, that's okay, but we expect employees to be on campus.
No, that's like all of the schools over the hill they're having a fire day. There's no school.
Yeah.
So that.
Yeah, if you're in an emergency and your school says something, I'm like, I'm gonna do what I feel is right. Thanks so much. Pretty sure I can explain to my teacher why I didn't feel comfortable driving to class today. Thank you. I don't give a fuck what my school just said.
It's just dangerous. I mean,
it's not safe.
So, hopefully all this will die down soon. I mean, it's literally yesterday was the first day I can remember in recent memory at all that was even remotely not blazing hot. It's November in a couple of days, and it's been hot all the way through October. It's just scary. But what my point is that the weather's starting to cool down, which is good. It's good for fire season, and it's good for like my sanity because I miss the winter months. I need some cool weather. I need to put on a hoodie every once in a while, not just be sweating all the time.
I'm good without it.
No, you appreciate it.
I appreciate it, but I'm good without it.
You really want us to be 95 every day so we're snowed in with heat?
I don't care.
No, you do care.
Okay, I care.
What? I thought you were tired of the heat too.
I mean, yeah, it would be nice to have it not be so sweltering, but I don't really care if it gets cold per se.
Because you come from the snow.
Yeah, I moved to California. I'm having a great time.
Okay.
Ain't nobody got time for snow. I
I
don't feel like it.
I kind of want snow.
I know you like snow. There's many people that like snow. I'm not one of those fucking people.
Did you ever at one point in your life say, snow's dope, even when you were a kid?
Yeah, like the first snow of the season, like the pretty one, when it's like falling slowly and it's really magical.
Powder.
That's a great time. Mm-hmm. If it snows on Christmas Day, but like not too much, that's a great time. The rest of it, the snow that falls in March can fuck off. The snow that falls in May can fuck off.
That's how I feel about the heat in
slushy,
October.
Like disgusting. We're just going to sit in your gutter for like months on end. Fuck right off out of here.
That's how I feel about it being 95 degrees on October 28th.
I understand.
That's how I feel.
I think that there's some people that don't understand that, but I do understand.
Like you made the comparison that it's like being snowed in.
Yeah, it does get exhausting.
We can't, like you go outside and it can't be outside. They can't walk the dogs. It's just like.
Yeah, I mean, it hasn't been that hot right this second. But
no,
yes,
but like the last couple.
It's cooling off.
Yeah. But anyway, this is just me ranting about good weather, being ungrateful.
Good smile.
Thanks. I've been working on it.
Tell us about your jiu-jitsu tournament, Julian. You're still in a significant amount of pain.
I'm a little sore.
Julie's having trouble dressing himself.
I competed in a jiu-jitsu competition yesterday. I didn't win, but I had a pretty great experience, and I decided to compete like 3 months ago. And so with that decision, I was like, okay, I've never really done this. What do I need to do? So I kind of, me and my trainer, my strength and conditioning coach, the one that we go to train together, we developed sort of like a plan and a program for me to like get all my cardio and all my everything kind of dialed in for the training to compete. And so we did all that for 3 months. I trained really hard in jiu-jitsu. I worked on everything I could and, put in the hours, and I documented a lot of it. And I'm excited because from sort of the start to the finish, which was yesterday, I documented my experience, what it was like as like a very casual adult who is a hobbyist in jiu-jitsu deciding to compete for the first time. And I know there's like I competed in a no-gi tournament like many, many years ago, but that was actually before I really trained. So I'm not even really counting that. And also it was no-gi, so it's not the same, but I'm going to be putting out a video, and I'm excited because it's sort of like an opportunity for me to share like a real intense experience that I went through on my YouTube channel. And I think that's a fun thing. And I'm actually really looking forward to editing it because it's sort of like a long form documentary style vlog, which I think is cool and exciting for me because I don't do that stuff a lot. But in short, it was great. It was a great experience. I tested myself. I put myself in a very strange, intense, high pressure environment, and I did it, and I'm pretty sore. I'm a little beat up. I got bopped on the head kind of good. I thought I was concussed for a little bit. Might have like a minor concussion. I had my arm almost taken off.
The video is gnarly. The video that your brother got is gnarly.
So I'm still recovering, and but overall, I mean, it was a very amazing experience. And one of the things about jiu-jitsu, and I think Jenna and a couple of our friends and family who were there yesterday kind of could see for the first time, is like when you're in an environment where jiu-jitsu is happening, you meet people and you come in contact with people who are in general just really good, nice people. Yeah. And they there's this really strong, like palpable mutual respect.
Yeah, to give you an idea, I think someone had said to us that there were 900 people that competed at this tournament.
It was a big tournament, yeah.
Not an ego in the room.
No. I mean, that's jiu-jitsu kind of.
Right.
If like in a nutshell, it's you meet these people, and like I was going against.
Because it's such a humbling sport.
I was at the bottom of my weight class. I weighed in. I stepped on the scale yesterday with my 3-pound gi on at 200 pounds, and the weight class goes up to 207. So I was the lightest guy in my division by a good pound or two, and I went against 2 different guys. One of them technically sound about my height and played a really great game, and the other one literally was Peyton Manning. He was like 6'5", and he looked like Peyton Manning.
He did, and he
played a great game, and he beat me too. And I got to talk with them afterwards, which was cool, and I learned that both of them compete fairly regularly, and travel, and they're competitor jiu-jitsu players, whereas I'm a hobbyist, and this was my competition debut. So there's a lot of little nuggets of jiu-jitsu knowledge, and more so than that, there were a lot of life lessons and moments for me to kind of learn and reflect on yesterday, and also moving forward, and that I'm very grateful for. And one of the coolest things was having you there. Our friend Lexi came out. Our trainers, Dustin and Carolyn, who run Detox Fitness, wonderful, wonderful people who have been helping me so much prepare both my training, but also with my
me too.
recovery. I've been doing
so the thing about, and your brother and sister were there as well.
And my brother and sister.
And Randy.
Yep. And my point is, it was like, I could have gone to this alone and it would have been just as special to me, but having a group of, your people there cheering you on is a feeling that... that never ever gets old. Coming from playing high school baseball and forgetting what that felt like.
I know. I will say, so we trained together at Detox with Dustin, and they came up with this very comprehensive plan of working on Julian's cardio and like lifting and stuff. You tired? It's like the loudest, like,
Yeah.
Dustin made me train like you for what, 2 months?
Yeah, you had to deal with it.
At one point, we walk in there, right? We already do some fucking circuits. I'm fucking tired, and like I'm not there to complain, but I will make jokes to like try and get out of stuff, right? So he'll ask Julian how his shoulder is because he has, your recurring like injury from back in the day, Olympic lifting, and he'd always be like, how's your shoulder feeling? And I'm like, oh man, mine's really hurting. I don't know if I can do this. We go in there, we're doing stuff, we're hitting it pretty hard, and he has us doing these like 7-minute circuits to prepare Julian's cardio for a 7-minute round of jiu-jitsu. Yeah. So, we'll do 7 stations, each is a minute long. You go as hard as you can for 7 minutes, then we'll take a break and do it again until we die, over and over and over again for months.
We're just dying over.
One day, Dustin be like, all right, y'all, grab the battle ropes. You guys know what battle ropes are. They're just like big, heavy ropes that you go like this and you can do different things with. He goes, do them for 7 minutes. And I was like, you sick fuck. What the hell is this? Whoever did battle ropes for 7 minutes in a row? I'm a 33-year-old lady that just comes in here to move my body, because if I didn't, I won't move it. Why do I have to do battle ropes for 7 minutes in a row? Anyways, so Julian's training for Julian.
Do you know what this is?
Tiny vinyl. Julian's training for his jiu-jitsu competition, but I'm hoping eventually that Dustin will cater the workouts to my specific needs, which are esports athlete. And when I get signed, I will be Dustin's only professional current athlete. Thank you very much. I'm going to do a lot of wrist exercises, a lot of finger exercises.
You're just going to go into the gym and sit in a gaming chair for 6 hours, and he's just going to like push you around. And you're just going to have to like scoot back to the desk.
Exactly, Beats. But yeah, no, I've been doing the same training as you.
Not the same, some of the same.
Hey, chill. I don't push myself nearly as hard because I ain't got to. You know what I'm saying? Got that shit. Julian's like wearing a weight vest. He's like really hitting it hard. And I'm just like, I'm just going to go at my own pace.
Yeah.
But he does make me do the same things as you. I just do them slower. Mm-hmm. I'm not in there to kill myself,
Yeah.
Anyways, Julian, it was really, really, really cool. The last time that I'd seen you compete was when you did your Olympic weightlifting competition, which was really cool to watch. And you worked so hard for that. And it was just, it's always inspiring. And I said this to Julian on the way home in the cars. Like, whenever you watch another grown adult push themselves outside of their comfort zone and do something to compete, like, it really, really doesn't matter if you had won every single match, if you had lost every single match. Like, what's so cool and inspiring to even be there is to just watch someone that you love and care about fulfill a personal goal, And that's what makes that sport so special, is that you do it, multiple times per week. You do it at your gym that you love with the people that you care about there. You love that space. And it's a life sport. Mm-hmm. Like you said that they have a group older, 45 and older, 45 called Masters. And those people only jiu-jitsu each other in competition. Your group is 18 to 35 adult. Then there's a younger age than that.
I think it's adult masters, then ultra masters.
Ultra masters.
I think that's what it's called. I might be wrong, but it's the division above masters age wise, where it's like I think 55.
First of all, I love that they call them masters. Amazing, beautiful, 10 out of 10. But like that's how the age groups are broken up. Like this is truly a life sport, and none of it requires you to ever compete. Like you can enjoy jiu-jitsu at a gym and learn it and love it and do it for your entire life and never compete. Yeah. It's one aspect of the sport. And you do I go in there and I just love the sport and I just love choking grown men, which, I don't understand, but I respect you so much. And this was just a thing that you could do that was just so cool. Like to push yourself and go and compete and do it was just so cool to watch. And I know, like, obviously everyone wants to win whenever they compete, but, like, I'm just standing there and Dustin and Carolyn and your brother and sister and Randy and Lexi, and we're all just, like, could not be more proud of you in that room, in that space, in that moment. And that's what makes jiu-jitsu so cool in general is, like, all of those fights could have gone either way. You guys are both the same belt, the same weight, and it's such a humbling sport.
Yeah.
Like someone just gets an advantage, they get a whatever. I'm bad at terms, you know. But that's why there is no like Kobe Bryant of jiu-jitsu walking around like his shit don't stink. Like he can get caught anytime and choked at any moment.
Yeah.
It happens.
Yep.
That's why like the culture of sport in jiu-jitsu is just so like lovely to be around.
Yeah, I agree. And thank you for saying all that. It means a lot. It does. You know, I think normally, you know, I'm the type of person that had I not been, you know, making videos for the last however many years and sharing my life with you and enjoying the process of documenting, you know, this would have been the type of thing that I would sign up for, train for, compete, and move on with my life and take those lessons with me. And, you know, but I feel fortunate that I get to share it. And that's what I'm excited about. Like I wanted to talk about it on the podcast a little bit, and I tweeted about it just so you guys know, because I know a few of you heard me talking about it from time to time. So, yep, I did it. It's over. But the video is, I'm excited, and I'm excited to relive it through editing it. And I don't know, it was good. It was good. I feel sufficiently pushed, you know, and now I'm ready to take a week and chill and play some video games, eat some food, and, then maybe, you know, get back out there. So we'll definitely get back out there in terms of training, but maybe get back out there in terms of competing again. So
I just feel jealous. Like we've talked about this before about how I have no real like thing to compete in, you know, and I would love to compete. So
it's find you a bowling league.
I'm really good at bowling.
Would you compete in a bowling league?
Boy, you fucking know it, Beach. Oh, competitive one though.
There's non-competitive bowling leagues?
Yeah.
Oh, like the ones where you grab beers and...
Yeah.
Can you grab beers at the competitive one?
Probably.
Beers and wings.
I mean, it's like, yeah, if you're a professional baseball player and you fill your
wings while you're playing bowling and you stick them.
I hate you. Well, when I was on my bowling team in high school, you were allowed to order food if you wanted to.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
The girls on my bowling team were such nice fucking people, and they would order like mozzarella sticks, and you know, you're like 16, you don't have any fucking money. And she's like, you can have some of my mozzarella sticks. I'm like, that's so fucking nice of you. Thank you.
What is it called when you get 3 strikes in a row?
A turkey.
And what is that? It's like a 3X, right? Mm-hmm. Similar to how MeUndies is 3 times softer than cotton.
Do not use my high school bowling experience for a segue.
MeUndies is 3 times softer than cotton. Not twice as soft. 3 times softer. Like 3 strikes in a row.
Toxic.
A turkey. It's as soft as a turkey in bowling.
Turkeys are soft.
They're soft.
They have soft feathers.
Yeah.
You ever felt their little neck thing? You ever just touch it?
A little scratchy scratch.
No, it feels good.
They have amazing onesies, which is one of my favorite things that they make. But they also have the best underwear in existence. And what a great holiday gift. If you guys are looking or thinking of what to get your loved ones. Wow. Oh, you're wearing the bralette? Oh, the spooky bralette.
Spooky bralette.
Guys, think about MeUndies for people on your holiday list. Okay. And the best part, besides MeUndies' wonderful products, is that they deliver straight to your door with free shipping. So if you think of a loved one, a family member, a special someone that you want to get some MeUndies for, why not spend a little bit on MeUndies for the holidays and show them that you love them with that.
They have his and hers, his and his, hers and hers, them and them. Them and hers, them and his.
They have matching pairs is what she's saying.
They and
sizes extra
hers.
Small to 4XL. Okay. It is literally the best thing next to being naked. And it's appropriate. Like you won't get arrested because you're not naked. Not that. Moving on. Also, guys, go to MeUndies.com/Jenna Julien for 15% off and free shipping, 100% satisfaction guarantee. Also, cozy up with their new robes for men and women, which we haven't touched yet. But hey, MeUndies, come on. Check it out or hit the link down below. Also, the wonderful Calm app helps so many things. The Calm app is an app that you download, and it has guided meditation. It has the daily Calm. It has exercises for your brain that help you relax, de-stress, help you get better sleep, help you wind down after the day, help you start up for a day. And they have different focuses on their practices from day to day, which is really great. It's not very repetitive. You don't feel like you're listening to the same copy or whatever. It's not like they're just kind of copying and pasting it from each day. You get kind of new lessons all the time. And I think that's really cool. They have different focuses for their practices. And it reminds me a lot of when I used to do yoga all the time, which I would love to get back into at some point, because yoga is so great for your mind and it helps you de-stress. And this is bringing you that part of yoga that I remember, that it's like someone talking you through clearing your head and being not only clearing your head, but also being aware of what's in your head and what you're thinking of. And that is such a huge part of mindfulness and being able to de-stress and in a way meditate, but also just be mindful of what's going on in your brain. It helps so much, especially when we're all on our devices all the time, which is not a bad thing. I'm a proponent of devices. I love screens. Okay. But I think in accompaniment of that, the Calm app is a great thing. So right now, if you go to calm.com, calm.com/Jenna Julien, you can join 40 million others who have downloaded the app, and you use that URL, you get 25% off a Calm premium subscription. Check it out. Hit the link below. Let us know how you like it. The end.
Thank you, sponsors.
Anyway, we have to look into local bowling leagues. I know we talked about judo, but that seems to be more of a task.
I would do it. I would still do judo. I just haven't done it.
I have to look. I haven't even looked. Have you looked up a judo school?
No.
Why not?
I don't know.
Getting started is hard. I'm not giving you shit.
I'm scared. I've never done a martial art before, but I have done a bowling before.
There are a few things.
Golf. I'm good at golf.
No, you're not.
Excuse you? I'm not good at golf?
Well, you've never golfed a whole round.
What are you talking about?
Have you golfed with me?
I've not golfed with you.
Oh, then you've never golfed.
You're toxic.
I'm not toxic. I didn't know you've golfed.
What about all the stories I would tell you about my dad taking us golfing, and then he would get mad at me because I said my Tamagotchi was going to die, or that I would go to the water hazard and catch frogs?
That's catching frogs.
That's playing golf.
That's catching frogs with your Tamagotchi.
No, it's not. I played golf the entire time.
All right, I apologize. I didn't mean to say you're not good at golf. You're great at golf.
You're toxic.
I'm not toxic.
We've been to the driving range together.
No, I've never played around with you is what I'm saying.
You just said, I said, I'm good at golf. You said, no, you're not. You're toxic.
All right, that was toxic. I'm sorry. I didn't know. I didn't know you were a beast at golf. I'm sorry.
Tell me, am I good at hitting balls at the driving range?
Yeah, you can hit.
So what the hell is that
golf is more than the driving range.
I understand that, but you're toxic. What about mini golf? You've seen my short game.
Okay. Mini golf is not golf.
You've seen my short game.
Yeah, it sucks. It's not great. With some practice, you'll get there.
There's too many colors and exciting things to have a really serious short game during mini golf. It's not a good example.
You know why you wouldn't be good at golf? Is because you don't like getting up early.
Rude. You're rude.
I'm not rude.
Well, now we need to go play golf together so you can eat it.
Well, every time I get invited by a friend to like at 8 a.m. tea time on Sunday, you're like, what the fuck is wrong with you? And I'm like,
why don't we just go at noon?
Because it's busy at noon.
Yeah, because people don't want to go at 8 a.m. because it's stupid.
It's the sacrifice you make to golf.
No, it isn't. There's plenty of nice places to golf.
Speaking for myself, yes, it is.
Boy, I don't have to golf at 8 a.m.
Yeah, you do.
No, you can come golf with me. I'm going to show you that I'm good at golf, and we're going to do it at noon.
Here's what you're going to do.
No.
You're going to wait in line behind 3 different parties who are all very slow. You're going to be in a foursome with random people. You're going to walk half the way through the first hole, waiting for them to finish on the green. You're going to get to the green. You're going to hit your ball, and it's going to be another 30-minute wait before you tee off on hole 2. How does that sound fun? That's like a 7-hour day. You got to go early, dude. Sorry for being rude. You're probably really good at golf.
Do you know what I used to do when I was a kid?
Golf?
Julien?
What?
No.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Yes, but no.
Oh, okay.
I didn't like using irons and wedges or putters, and I would play the whole round with the driver.
I know some people who like to putt with their driver.
It worked for me. I really liked it.
How do you hit out of the rough or off the fairway with the driver?
Just softer, with more intention.
Who let you use their driver like that?
I had a little one because I was a kid.
Oh. I have an extra set of clubs. We should go hit the links, babe.
They're too big for me.
No, you choke up.
Don't tell me to choke up. One of us finished our college career. Toxic.
I'm
You're
not
a toxic
I'm
boy.
not toxic.
You're very toxic.
Okay, now I'm being painted out as the bad guy when really Okay, I'm the bad guy. All right, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for saying you're not good at golf. I didn't mean it like that. Like I just had never played with you, so I just assumed that you.
Well, we've been to the driving range together.
You go to the driving range like. It's different. I don't know. I just never had golf with you, so I'm sorry. You're probably really good at golf.
I don't have like an athletic golf swing at all.
I never said anything about your athleticism.
Really?
I never commented on your athleticism. Really? Don't grill me anymore.
Really?
Okay. You know, here's what we're gonna do.
Just because I'm not good at hand-to-hand combat, you think I'm not an athlete?
Here's what we're gonna do. We're
gonna
turn the grill down. We're gonna just go to simmer. Okay.
He called me a non-athlete.
It's too high. What the heck?
This boy called me a non-athlete. I'll have you know that I'm getting signed any day now in esports. I'm also an e-athlete along with being a personal, physical, in real life athlete. Thank you.
Okay, fair enough. You are better than me.
Can you do a handstand?
No. With these shoulders?
Get fucking wrecked.
Can you?
Yes.
Can you do a backflip?
Yeah.
Do it now.
No, I haven't done one like just on solid ground in many years for good reason.
You know what we should do one time?
What?
We should go tumbling.
No, here's why we're not going tumbling.
Let's go tumbling.
I'm
gonna call a place. I'll make a reservation.
We went to the trampoline place and you hurt your ankle almost immediately.
Yeah, those are trampolines. Those are menaces to society.
How do you think you learn how to tumble?
On pads.
On pads?
Yeah, you run around. It's like a gymnasium, but it's soft.
Yeah, you can do that, but you also learn how to flip on trampolines.
Okay, I hurt my ankle on a trampoline because they have trampolines angled at 45 degrees like monsters. Okay, I grew up with a trampoline in my backyard that was flat. I was very familiar with that level, that plane of existence, which is 0 degrees. I'm good with that. That's like the ground, just bouncy. When it's like this, I remember exactly how I hurt.
How did you do it?
We were at the trampoline place. This was like 2, 3, 4, 5 years ago. I don't fucking know. I'm getting old. Everything's blending together. I ran up. I was like, oh, they have angled trampolines. I'm going to go and do a backflip off of one. So I run up. I jump off of the flat one. Push off of the angled one, thinking I'm gonna go fucking airborne. I'm gonna do a flip. I do a flip, but because it's not like it's a weird angle. It's almost like a wall. It's not 45. It's like that, right? And so I hit it, and instead of like bouncing and going up, I went and I tried to fit in a whole rotation in that little, and I landed on my ankle wonky.
Yeah, that's why we're not going tumbling.
No, I'm good at tumbling probably.
No, you're not.
What do you mean? No, I'm not.
Exactly, Beach. See how it fucking feels? Oh, shit, get wrecked.
That didn't feel good.
Exactly.
All right, I get it. I'm sorry I said you weren't good at golf. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry I said that you're probably going to hurt your ankle if we go tumbling.
All right, settled. I love you.
You've seen me golf and I've seen you tumble. Okay, let's just agree that there's room for improvement on both
ends. Fair enough.
Nobody's bad.
Mainly for the tumbler. You don't need much improvement from the golf. You're probably good to go.
At least I don't hurt myself the entire time.
You know, if you're hurting yourself, in sports and athletics, that just means you're trying very, very hard.
That is so not.
I'm gonna coach Little League someday and tell them that.
Sentence. Listen, Jared, you didn't push yourself because your legs aren't broken after practice.
Who needs some ice? Nobody? You guys didn't work hard enough.
Jeez. Oh, it's terrible. You ever have a really bad coach?
Oh,
I've had so many bad coaches.
Should we name drop them?
Hell yeah.
Let's fucking put them on blast, baby. I had one coach that we just fucking hated.
I've had a lot of them.
He was pretty awful.
But it makes like good coaches even better.
That's true. That's true.
Just like wonderful when you have a good coach.
Shouts out to bad coaches for making the good coaches look better, and y'all still suck.
Damn.
We had a coach one time where he was collectively like very not liked. And then that season, he left after the season and moved to a school that we played. And then we played them and just dominated them. And it was one of the most satisfying things ever.
Nice.
Oh, you didn't start me last season? Oh, okay.
I feel like the coaches that I've really disliked, it's not because I think that they're a bad coach. I think you can disagree with your coach. Mm-hmm. It's because they were bad people.
Mm-hmm, yeah. Just or also just well, it's sort of like some people have their minds set in certain ways and they're not willing to budge. They have these egos or these stubborn thing about them. They're the coach. So there's the final say.
Right.
And that's not what a good coach is. I don't think. That's one of the things that I think a coach should be better at.
Totally.
But yeah, you're right. I think they're just shit guys.
Yeah, mine was because they were bad people.
Yeah.
But it's kind of scary when you're a student athlete and your whole team, your coach is the end all be all kind of. They're like, whatever they say goes.
Mm-hmm.
And there's things that go on that are morally wrong. And your only option really is to reach out to your athletic director. And if your athletic director doesn't have your back or believe you or care, then you feel very powerless.
That's tough.
Yeah.
I just thought of something.
What?
We should go golfing and make it a video. That'd be a funny video.
Would it be funny or would it be amazing?
Well, both.
Because I'm good at golf. Can I use a driver the whole time?
No.
Yeah.
Yes, you can do whatever you want.
Thank you. Do I have to wear a collared shirt?
No, where the fuck do you think I'm golfing? Country clubs?
When we were kids, you had to, like, even shitty golf places, they were like,
I
wear
mean,
a
you
collared
can't
shirt.
dress like a dick. You can't wear like...
Why not?
Well, you probably couldn't wear this. You probably couldn't wear this wonderful soft MeUndies onesie.
I dress like a dick all the time.
No. You can just up at one level to be on the golf course. You don't need to wear a collar, though, I don't think. Most places. Unless...
That's not true.
Most places around here that are not private courses, you do not... Maybe like a polo, but you don't need anything crazy. It's not like a...
I thought there had to be a collar on your shirt.
That's not universal.
I guess I haven't been golfing since the 90s, so...
I got a hole in one time.
Did you really?
Yeah.
That's amazing.
It's pretty crazy. I got it on a par 3 course.
Wow.
My dad was so mad at me.
Really?
Yeah.
I used to just demand to wash everyone's balls at all the ball washing stations.
It's pretty satisfying.
I really like, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it was this tiny little course that I used to go to when I was younger. It's par 3 course. You didn't need anything above like a 7 iron.
I needed a driver for it, but
no,
okay.
you didn't. But
yeah, I would hit it really good and hard.
Yeah, they gave me this like certificate. It says you got a hole in one, and I was like, I'll admit, I was shit at golf. I was just starting. I was like maybe a couple months in, and I hit something clean, and it rolled off the bank and just disappeared. And I was like, where did it go?
That's amazing. Mm-hmm. What a good time. Mm-hmm. I'm probably never going to do that. I can barely hit a hole in one in mini golf.
No, dude, I was a bad player. So if I can get a hole in one like that, anyone can get a hole in one. Literally. All you have to do is hit it in the hole. You don't have to be good to do that. I actually want to go golfing with you.
I'm not going at 8 a.m.
7 a.m.
I have stuff to do.
What?
At 7 a.m.
What are you doing at 7 a.m.?
I'm being unconscious.
You have an appointment to be unconscious?
Yes.
Okay. What about 9 a.m.?
Maybe.
Let's figure out a tea time that would work. 9 a.m.?
Maybe.
So we leave the house at 8:30? But think about this. You get done at 12. So then you're like, I have the whole day.
I have no problem waking up early in general. Waking up to go golf, I'm having a hard time justifying it.
What if I get coffee ready?
I like coffee.
Bagels.
Okay, I like bagels.
Sweetening the deal?
Yeah.
All right, coffee and bagels. Hot bagels, like fresh.
Whoa, well, where are you going to get fresh bagels?
There's bagel joints. They open up early. That's what they're for.
They don't have any gluten-free bagels.
That's
what
not
are you
true.
Gonna eat?
That's not true. There's gluten-free bagels. You just BYOC.
Bring your own cream cheese.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I'll get you. We'll get some nice hot bagels. Hop in the old Jeep. Head on over to the course and golf 9 holes.
I don't have a set of clothes.
I have a spare set. I told you.
Are they for short people like me?
No, but they're not too big to where you couldn't choke up a little bit and be fine. Or we can get you a set or rent a set.
I don't want rent a set. Rent a set. Can I wear roller skates?
Absolutely not.
Why not?
Because that is a liability that no one will let you on their golf course with.
I feel like it's a missed opportunity to have roller skate golf because think of all the walking that you do. If you could just like rollerblade.
Oh, did you see that on Twitter? Someone posted a video. It was like no, it was not on Twitter. It was on Instagram. But it was this golf board. It's like an e-board, but you can put your golf. It's a new version of a golf cart. It's like a electric skateboard for golf courses.
Yeah.
Where you put your clubs on and you just zoom around.
Yeah, but like, why don't we just wear rollerblades when we golf?
Well, how are you going to swing? Your legs are going to slip out from under you and break your neck.
It reminds me of that kid. Every time I think about like trying to do something with rollerblades, it reminds me of that. When I lived in Cambridge and Boston, I used to just go out to the basketball courts like over by my house at the park. And there'd always be like a bunch of kids over there playing basketball, like, 11 years old or whatever. Yeah. But like, can I play with you guys? So it's like bored and wanted to play basketball. Like, yeah, sure, we're playing knockout. This one kid had rollerblades on and a backpack, and he knocked me out.
You got knocked out?
He was literally like rollerblading so unevenly, like over the fence to pick up the ball. And then he would like line up with his rollerblades in his back. Like there's like 11 fucking books in his backpack. Like it's huge. And he was in line and I'm like, don't do it. Don't knock me out. And he just like slowly rollerblades up to the line, like wobbling around and just fucking sinks it. And I'm like,
God, you got knocked out by the rollerblade kid with the backpack on.
That's what I think
Shooting
about.
a basketball with a backpack, it's horrible.
Rollerblades.
It feels like someone's like throwing you. Rollerblades.
That's the worst.
Are you better at golf than you are at basketball?
Yes. I'm terrible at
We should
basketball.
1v1 at basketball.
I'm so bad and I don't understand the rules. I don't understand what a foul is.
What do you mean? You just can't hit, you can't come in contact with someone.
But see, I'll do that and then I'll like grab your shirt or something and someone's like foul. And I'm like, I don't understand what a foul is.
Why'd you grab their shirt?
Why can't I grab a shirt?
Because it's a foul.
Exactly. What's a foul?
When you grab their shirt.
Okay, then why can't I like push you?
You can't push them because that's a foul.
Okay, then what's a foul? There seems to be a lot of fouls.
Okay, so more important question is what's not a foul?
Yeah, okay.
What's
Let me
not a
ask
foul?
the right question.
What's not a foul is when you come in contact directly with the ball, or you have.
So I can hold the ball while you're holding the ball?
Yeah, that's called a steal.
No, so you have the ball right
Yeah.
now, and I'm just grabbing it from you.
That's called a steal. I'm not going to let you do that. That like I would dribble.
I can hold it. I can touch the ball all I
No,
want.
I'm keeping it away from you. That's what offense is. It's my ball.
But if you hold it now, you're in trouble.
Well, no, I'm not in trouble. I just can't double dribble. I can't dribble again. I have to pivot or pass or shoot.
But then you're not allowed to like. Isn't it called a carry or something? If
A
you,
carry is when your hand goes under the ball while you're dribbling. So it's like you're doing that.
yeah. So if you hold it, but your hands under the ball, how is that not a carry?
Well, if you dribble it after your hands under the ball,
These
it's a
are
carry.
too confusing. These rules are too confusing.
It's actually very simple.
But you can't move your feet more than a couple times because then that's a travel.
You can take 2 steps without dribbling.
But then what?
Then the 3rd step is a travel.
But like, you can just stand there the whole game.
Yeah, you pivot, you stand there, or you pass. No one's going to just stand there. There's a shot clock. You have 24 seconds.
Like, what is that? Why is there a shot clock?
It's an offensive timer to make sure you don't just stall out and burn the whole clock. Every offensive possession, you have 24 seconds before someone has to take a shot. And then if the shot makes it, you're on defense. And if you miss it and you rebound, the shot clock resets.
See, this is like, it like reminds me of when I was a child. Like, listen, okay? I can watch basketball and enjoy basketball and feel like I understand what's going on. No problem. If I am to play basketball, I don't understand
That's
why I
fair.
can't do the things that I want to do.
I mean, that's a fair sentiment because playing a sport is always way more confusing, especially than when you're watching it casually.
Football sometimes is very difficult for me to understand as a viewer what the hell is going on. Basketball, I feel like I understand.
I've watched
Hockey,
football with you, though. You
I
know what's going
understand.
on in football. I've seen
But like,
you.
I'm confused sometimes.
Yeah, some of the penalties and little like semantics are confusing, but you, for the most part, can watch football and completely understand what's going on.
I feel like when I was a kid, I wanted to learn how to play baseball. My dad was like, "Do you want to learn how to play?" And I was like, "Yes, very badly. Teach me how to play baseball." There was nothing really complicated for me to understand as a child how baseball works.
That's because baseball is the greatest sport.
Like, yeah, there's like weird little rules and, infield flies and, drop third strikes, whatever. Like, there's stuff that you can learn or that as a viewer, you're like, I don't understand that call.
Yeah.
But if you're a child learning how to play a sport, super easy. Just like soccer. I feel like it's super easy for a child to learn how to play soccer.
Yeah.
Why is basketball, it won't go into my brain.
Well,
It doesn't go in my brain.
Well, question. So when you first started playing sports as a kid,
Yeah.
did you try basketball on a team?
Yeah, not on a team.
Okay.
I
So-
wasn't allowed.
So that's sort of
I couldn't
maybe
even play
that,
I couldn't even play with my brother without getting in trouble.
So that sort of might be why
Because he
it's
just
hard
kept
for you to
saying everything's a
understand.
foul. And I was like, I don't understand. He's 6'5". What am I supposed to do?
Dribble past him.
Dribble past
Yeah,
him?
cross him over. Break his ankles, I think the reason you understand baseball so well and it came so natural to you in softball is because it's just a better sport.
Oh, damn, boy. That's toxic. You better put that sentence back in your mouth before you offend
Baseball's a
somebody.
better sport.
Oh.
I don't care. You can come at me all you want.
Oh.
Do you disagree?
I think that they're different sports.
One's better, one's worse.
I can't agree with that sentence.
If I had to choose one sport to watch forever, it would easily be baseball.
That's very different. That's watching. You just said a big statement, which was baseball is a better sport.
It is.
Oh, he said it again.
Baseball's such a good sport.
Oh.
Baseball's such a good sport. It's so overlooked by people who didn't maybe play it and think it's boring and slow because they don't understand a lot of the intricacies
I understand why people think it's boring and slow.
Yeah, I see why they think it's boring, but they're also wrong. Because it's not boring.
I also just, remember going into millions of extra innings and my poor mother sitting out in like the rain and snow or whatever in any weather, watching us play for hours and hours thinking, why couldn't my daughter just fucking played soccer like everybody else when we have a very set amount of time? That's
what my parents were definitely thinking, except it wasn't raining or snowing. Same thing.
It's like you go to your kid's baseball game and you're like, yeah, I'll probably be done by 4 or whatever.
No.
Fuck your whole night.
Dude, my dad... when I did travel ball, my dad used to drive me to the corners of the earth.
Same. My mom would drive me to Buffalo every weekend.
Dude, we went out we grew up in Southern California. Dude, I went to places that I had no business ever going as a person who lived in fucking Santa Monica and Culver City, ever. I went to Victorville. I went to so far the fuck out there.
What's up, Victorville?
All different, what is
Boop,
that?
boop.
What are you doing?
What's up, Victorville? Shouts out, Victorville.
Okay. Went to a place called Field of Dreams.
Fun.
Where they had little replicas of pro stadiums that were Little League size.
Wait, that's really cool.
It was really cool.
That's really cool.
They had a Fenway, they had a Wrigley, they had a Yankee Stadium. It was fucking cool. It was like a really dope experience as a kid to play there. Yeah, and I don't even know where the fuck that is. Chino Hills, maybe?
That's not that far.
It was far. I played on a team where I remember my dad woke me up at 4 a.m. to get going on the road. It was like a 3-hour drive. And at that point I had known. At that point my dad was like, I fucked up. But that's it for you when you play baseball and softball as a kid. Your parents are just driving and driving and driving. Yeah. For other sports too. That's not exclusive to baseball and softball.
It's really cool.
What was your favorite number you ever wore in all of your time playing softball?
Oh, I always wanted to be number 6. 6 was my favorite number, but I wasn't 6 in college. I was 7.
So you finished with number 7, but 6 was your favorite number.
Yeah.
Damn, that's hella dope.
Yeah.
Word up.
What about you?
22 was my favorite. Although I wore 21 during my junior year. And then my freshman year, I wore 5. But the rest of the time, I was 22.
What about your senior year of college?
I didn't play past the first semester of training during my freshman year.
I know, it was the joke.
I know. I'm just admitting it. I was bad. I did not play college baseball.
Whoa!
No, I wasn't bad. I was injured. I could have played.
Oh, you petting my nasty feral boy?
This is fun talking about sports.
Yeah, well,
this is a sports podcast.
We have to go
now.
play
Welcome
golf.
back to Jenna Julien Sports, the podcast.
We have to go play golf and settle
Would you do a video? That'd be a fun video.
Yeah, I would do it.
We just need someone to film.
Yeah.
I got a guy.
You do?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I got a guy.
Cool. I know everyone's always like, can you guys do an episode of Chopped? And I'm like, we would need someone to
a third party.
Taste our food, film us. We can't film each other and also it doesn't work.
Yeah, a round of golf where we're both just lobbed up would be hilarious, I think.
Okay.
8 a.m.
9 hot bagels and coffee.
8 a.m., 9 hot bagels and coffee.
Wait, but where is it? I don't want to drive an hour.
No, it'll be local.
Because I don't want to leave Bunny.
It'll be local. 4 hours tops.
I want Bunny to not have a long day alone.
Local. Okay.
Gentle. I was having you shake his hand. His nasty, feral, gross hand.
Oh.
Right, Warm Man? Mm-hmm. He's my special boy.
He is a special boy. Well,
yeah.
Jesus. Thank you guys for hanging out and listening to us talk about sports and whatever else. Also, sorry that this year we didn't get super spooky.
Yeah.
With all things considered. Maybe next year. Also, I hope you're having a great Halloween season. I hope you did some cool Halloween festivities over the weekend, and maybe you have something cool planned for the 31st. I'm going to be streaming kind of all week. there's a whole new Tarkov patch that I need to start grinding. So we'll see you guys on the stream and see you next week for another podcast. But thank you guys for hanging out and happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween.
See you later, guys.
Bye, y'all.